Hello and welcome to Baseplate Reviews. If you saw the thumbnail, we've seen I've purchased a bit of new Lego. We'll start off with the boring bit. I was actually fairly near the Lego store, so I popped in and picked up an extra green base plate. I've only got 2 spare ones at the moment, so this is going to be useful for the future. On top of that, it was Lunar New Year, so I picked up some minifigs, including the panda suit one just here. The idea for that is it'll help flesh out a Chinatown section of the city. I've got the 3-in-1. That's the Creator 3-in-1 downtown noodle shop, plus this year's Lunar New Year set, which is the family reunion celebration, which is basically a fancy Chinese restaurant. On top of that, I also filled up a pick-a-brick cup, or pick and build box I should say. Now that's got a few different pieces. There's a load of flame yellowish orange bricks down there, plus some plates for some landscaping and some extra bits and bobs. Like I say, that's the least interesting part. On top of that, I also made a trip to the brick bin, the one in Calgary that's fairly near the big mall, and picked up a load of pieces. Now in there you might be able to see some of the pieces are the same colours as the Friends Community Centre. So where I've currently patched in kind of white masonry bricks and stuff for the walls, I've now got some cool yellow colours and also the bright blue colours here, so we should be able to upgrade that significantly. I'll do that in a moment and show you that. I think you can see just at the side there on the yellow level of the community centre, currently got a load of patched in non-cool yellow and also white bricks. It's similar for the blue section, so that's going to help me upgrade that. Just picked up a couple of cups for about $60. That's 60 Canadian dollars. Actually not a bad deal. On top of that, I have had a fairly massive, this is over 2 kilos worth of loose Lego. I say loose Lego, I presume it's packed. Come across in a Bricklink order from Europe, so I'm going to get that open and we're going to see what we're working with. So you can see this was not an insubstantial purchase from Bricklink. Got all sorts of plates in various greens and browns and tan colours, plus some dark and light greys, and also some moulded trees down here. The reason for this is that I want to do some landscaping at the back of the Lego City there, just behind where the Natural History Museum currently sits, and that's going to be the idea behind this big purchase. The reason I've bought a lot of the kind of lime greens is just to make it a bit lighter. We're going for kind of a Hollywood Hills style. Kind of want the stuff to be nice and bright. A lot of other Lego cities go for kind of more muted colours, so just want to do something a bit different. Now, this was an order from Germany, as many of these big Bricklink orders are. I believe there's a big kind of Lego wholesale store where you can buy bricks by the kilo, and that's in between Stuttgart and Munich. You couldn't really run these Bricklink stores just on what you pick up from the Lego store and the pick and build, pick a brick walls. So real benefit to being in Germany, but of course there's higher costs associated with shipping that over. Anyway, I've got to go through this, just sort it, check that I've got what I ordered, and then we can start thinking about getting to work. So that one Bricklink order alone was 3,591 bricks. All looks to be all there. Just this part of the order was 655 2x2 dark grey bricks. So we're really trying to get our parts inventory to be much bigger so we can start to do some custom building. And as I've said before, any advice is more than welcome. If you've got some great YouTubers that you watch that do some amazing kind of landscaping, then point me towards them and I will try and take some inspiration. So with these parts that I picked up from the brick bin in Calgary, second-hand Lego store where you can trade in your parts and sets and stuff. Really great store. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to upgrade the community centre here. So starting off on the ground level, we've got this whole wall which has been built using white bits, but we've got some purple bricks there of the same colour. So hopefully there's enough. I'm unsure about that for that one. On the next level, which is the blue level, we've got some bits like just here, which I'm going to fill in with these plates. And then if we spin the building around, you can see this whole section has kind of been patched in with white bricks, but we've now got the same colour blue bricks there. What I don't have are the pale blue, just for this very bottom layer of bricks just here, but it could be worse. Up to the next level, which is the green level. At first it seems like this is pretty much absolutely fine, but what you'll see is that on all of these sides, the bottom level of bricks is made up with bricks of this colour, and on the one long side I have just filled that in with white bricks. So I'll get that changed out using those pieces. Up to the yellow level, which I think is the most noticeable one, we filled in a big section of this wall with flame yellowish orange, regular yellow, and also some white masonry bricks, whereas it should be this cool yellow colour that we can see, and that also happens around on this side. That was because actually there weren't that many bricks, because this is where the slide was, but now we have this whole pile of cool yellow bricks. The other thing on this level is that at the top, just here, we filled in where there should be a flame yellowish orange plate with white. I don't know if I've got that anywhere else. Something's come flying off the set. But yeah, we've got some flame yellowish orange plate. The one level that I can't really fix too much is this kind of salmon pink level. It's all the correct colour brick where there is brick, but this whole side is made up with windows instead, and then white in between the windows. I couldn't actually find any of this colour brick in the brick bin. Maybe I just needed to look a bit harder, but I'm going to get these changed out and we should see that the whole build is improved a little bit. So I just filmed a couple of sections here, the blue and green section, and I've sped them up just so you can see what I was doing in terms of upgrading these colours. I also want to give a quick shout out here to viewer Gordon Werner, who left a comment about how to present this best if I didn't have the correct colour bricks, inspired me to go and find the right ones. So you might be able to see from some of this that I'm very much a trial and error style builder rather than one of these that does everything on studio and gets it exactly right first time. So I've ended up with quite a few leftover pieces and parts, but that's not a problem. All goes towards the building up the catalogue of parts that I've got, plus these white and yellow parts will go towards modularising the Lego store. So that's great. Get that the right height and everything. And what it's done is it's allowed me to make this look a lot more complete. Now, one of the issues that you always get is just slight variations in colour with pieces, and obviously these were second-hand pieces from the brick bin, but I think some of these are just slightly different shades. They are all the cool yellow, but yeah, looking a lot better. As you can see, still one piece on the blue level. I haven't got these kind of cool light blue bricks, but other than that, I think that we're looking a lot more respectable the whole way around. And you can see again down here, I haven't got quite all the lilac pieces that I'd want, but I think that small amount of white is completely acceptable. So yeah, pretty pleased, and my next thing to do is going to be to get to work on modularising this one. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed that quick update on the parts that I've got. There's still lots more to come. Got another order coming from Germany, and then I can start work on all of the landscaping. So we've got the community centre back and placed in the city without any noticeable differences in colour now. A bit of a pain to get it out and put it back into the city, sliding various other base plates and modulars out. And if I come round this way, you'll be able to maybe get a bit of a sneak preview. I have modularised the Lego store set. I will give you an update about that next time. But hopefully you've enjoyed this, seeing kind of the big haul of bricks that I've got and hearing about some of the future plans for landscaping. If you did like the video, please do drop a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And as ever, be good.